Nobody knows you when you're down and out. I love this Clapton solo. It's similar to the album version, but a little bit different. Well, more than a little bit different. This is from the Hurricane Sandy relief concert, which you should check out. And I love how he just seems to waltz on stage in his third favorite Armani jacket and seemingly just rips off this incredibly tasteful, musical, elegant solo. So let's talk about it. He opens the solo with these double stops, which chase the chord C, C, E, and then he resolves it to an A blues scale. D minor, A, 7, D minor, over which he plays. Sound familiar? The same Clapton lick that he plays on Layla Unplugged, over D minor in that song and over D minor in this song, and he resolves it with a blues scale over D, so that's like this kind of thing. Or you could visualize this pentatonic. So, nice. So double stops, blues scale. Favorite lick, seemingly. Blues scale again. Then here comes some changes, F to F sharp diminished, which even though he seems to just be thinking minor pentatonic, A minor blues scale, but he just so happens to navigate that perfectly and play all the notes in F. Well, not all of them, but you get the idea. Here's like an F first inversion. Boom, ba, ba, da, da, boom. So it's like F, F sharp diminished. And I don't know that Clapton is like practicing chasing passing diminished chords in his spare time, but he does it anyway. And again, ends it with a blues scale. And there he rolls the third. So F to F sharp diminished to A7. So he pulls that off really nicely. Again, I'm not sure if he's really thinking, oh, it's F and F sharp diminished and then it resolves to A, so let me do that, or if he's just like, yeah, whatever. But either way, it works. So whether he's arrived at this version of the solo after decades of playing it, or he just sort of let it all hang out, I don't know. But coming in the end here, G7 to D7, that's 5/7 of 5, then ultimately back to 1, but and it looks like he's playing a C blues scale over D7 to G7. He makes it work. That's not the most obvious thing to play. Any problems with that. It's similar to the album version because like he gets into it differently in the album version, but the middle two phrases are very, very similar. He begins and ends this live solo differently, but it's fantastic. So you could think double stops, over chords, blues scale. Favorite lick, blues scale. Changes, blues scale. open B there, which is not in the notation, but he seems to make a mistake and hit that open B, but whatever. Love it, love it. I don't know how I missed this song, but I hadn't heard this song my whole life, or noticed it anyway, until like 2015. And Clapton was the reason I started playing the guitar. I heard Layla and it was like the coolest thing ever. So, there you go. Why are we doing this? Well, hopefully you would assimilate that. You know, if you can learn a solo that you like, analyze what makes it work, try and get inside the mind of whoever played it, hopefully you can take some of those bits and use them in your own playing. So whether it's double stops, you can practice seeing double stops over changes. We have a fantastic double stop lesson on Patreon. Or if it's blues scales and understanding the blue note resolution, you hear it in the wild and then you basically take it and make it your own. That's how Clapton became Clapton, by borrowing from other people, and that's how you and I will ultimately become the players we will become, from borrowing from our favorites. For more of this, check out Guitar Moid on Patreon, and I will see you later.